So I hit 500 subscribers the other day, guys. That's pretty awesome. I never thought I'd hit 500 since well, when I started this. I didn't think at all I'd even get close to that, but I'm at like 520 something now, I think. So that's kind of cool. I didn't make a video for my 400 subscribers. I went from 300 to 500. So this is my celebration. I figured 400. I hit 400 like 2 weeks after I hit 300. So I didn't want to like keep celebrating. You know, it'd be kind of stupid. So anyway, it's 500. So thank you guys for subscribing to me. I really didn't think I'd get this many. You guys are awesome. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, I appreciate your support. Although I think most of you disagree with me, but that's okay. So I just want to thank you guys. I also wanted to go through this little tag thing because I was tagged by Together for Peace, user Together for Peace, also, you know, aka Jack, good friend of mine. And so I have to give 5 facts that are not well known about me, and then I'm going to tag 5 others. You guys are going to do the same, so we can keep this going. Interesting fact number 1 about me. At least it's interesting if you don't, if you see me on YouTube. I think some of these things, if you knew me in person, you know these things pretty commonly. But number 1 is that I'm Italian. I have Italian heritage. I'm almost full Italian. I have a little tiny bit of German in me, but I'm mostly Italian. So I'm all fascist here, folks. I'm all fascist. But I don't know if you can tell. I wear my hat so much you really can't see my hair and stuff, but I'm actually Italian. If you knew my last name, then you'd know for sure I was Italian, because it's like the most Italian last name you could ever imagine. Okay, number 2. I used to be a amateur slash, I'd say during the latter stages, a professional Counter-Strike player. I used to, I don't know if you know what Counter-Strike is, a lot of people out there, it's a video game. But I used to play in leagues, and I also used to go around Southern California with some of my friends and play in tournaments and win money. One of the things I used to do is I used to just go to like LAN centers, you know, like little computer cyber places, and I would just hang out with a couple of my friends and play some Counter-Strike. And at one point or another, there would be some idiot who would raise their hand and challenge everybody for a match for money because they think they were so good. And so I would just usually wait until something like that happened, and I'd go and I'd win with my friends. Hands down, we'd play them and beat them. In fact, we never lost. Now, we did lose in leagues, but that's because we were playing against other pros. But anyway, so I used to play Counter-Strike a lot. I had to make a decision at some point whether I wanted to keep doing that like full-time and drop out of college, or whether I wanted to stay in college and get my degree. I'm glad I did. Counter-Strike has sort of died down now, although the leagues are still big, but not as big as it used to be. So I used to play in the Cal leagues, and I came down to the CPL in Texas just to visit. I didn't get to actually play in it. But okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, one of my idols, not really my idol, but he's like, I have like a lot of his DVDs and stuff, is Brian Regan, comedian Brian Regan. He's like the funniest comedian I have ever seen in my whole life. Absolutely, no matter what joke it is, I cry every time I see it, even if I've like seen it over and over again. So if you don't know who Brian Regan is, just go to YouTube, type in Brian Regan, R-E-G-A-N, and look at some of his stand-up. It's the funniest stuff on the planet. The guy's a genius. Number 4. This is I'm kind of ashamed of this one. This was before I really was a Christian. Okay, I was at a nightclub in Hollywood. I was 16. This was like when I was making my transition to really settling down and becoming a Christian. I was at a nightclub in Hollywood, and at that age, yes, okay, and a famous actor from Seventh Heaven, David Gallagher, the guy who plays Simon on Seventh Heaven, he showed up there in like a Plymouth Prowler, and everyone watched him walk in with his little entourage. And actually, some people actually said I look like the guy, David Gallagher, when I have my hair down, but I don't know. Anyway, so he came in, and we were at the club, and there was this girl at the club I really liked, and I wanted to dance with her. And I know you guys are like, what? This is Veritas? But this is before I really became serious about the things I believed. So I went in, and I wanted to dance with this girl, but nothing bad. I thought she was cute, and she was my age, also looked like. And so I finally did it. I finally went up to her, and I started talking to her and asked her to dance. So we started dancing. This dude, David Gallagher, Simon, like comes in, like comes up to us, says something in her ear, and like pulls her away from me. And like I know they've never met before. He takes her and walks away with her. And I'm telling you, this is like straight out of a movie. As they're walking away, he's got his arm around her. He like looks behind me and gives me this look, like I just got served, like I just got owned really badly. And my friends can vouch for this. Some of them I actually have YouTube accounts. Dave, you can actually vouch for this. They were laughing so hard. My friends were laughing. I think Dave was there. I don't remember, but my friends were just cracking up, saying like, "You just got owned." So I got owned by David Gallagher. That's my little thing. He probably doesn't even remember or like realize he did that. But anyway, okay. Last one, fifth one. This is the famous story that everyone who really knows me here knows about me. In high school, well, I would say right now, number 5 is I have a huge phobia of squirrels. And I know like half of you are laughing right now as I say that, but I actually, if I see a squirrel, I will punt it. I am so scared of them. In high school, I was actually attacked by a squirrel. I was walking home from class, and I was going up the hill to my house. I still remember the tree. I was walking, and I was going up the hill, and I heard a branch. I was going right under a tree, and I heard a branch kind of snap and crack, and I felt like a hit, right? Like just something just fell on my right on my shoulder, and it was a branch with a squirrel on it. It just landed right here on me, and I turned and looked, and this all happened in like a second. I turned and looked at it, and it was just, its face was right here, and I looked at it, and it just nipped me right in the neck. It just bam, right. It looked like a vampire. I call it the vampire squirrel, actually, because it went right after my neck. And so it bit my neck, jumped off, and ran away. And I fell. I was like horrified. I did not know what was happening. I didn't know if it was like another animal or what, but it was a squirrel. And so ever since then, whenever I see one, I get really nervous. I know it's so stupid because they're like little cute animals and everything, but I don't know. Freaks me out. And we have a lot. We used to have a lot on my campus. So yeah, number 1, Italian heritage. Number 2, pro CS player. Number 3, Brian Regan. Check him out. Number 4, got into a fight with David Gallagher. Sort of got in a little eye fight. You know, I knew what was going on there. I should have done something. Anyway, and number 5, I was attacked by a squirrel in high school. I have a phobia of squirrels now. Now that I have completely embarrassed myself, no one will ever listen to my theistic arguments anymore. I am completely ruined. You guys are free to go about your business now.